dun, dun, dun. Nothing to see here, just wandering through my house holding my phone with this crazy contraption. All right, y'all, I got a cool one for you today. Check out this Tryone Gooseneck phone holder or tablet holder. This thing is pretty sweet. It's got a little base right there that you twist and you can put it in whatever direction you want. And then when you're ready, boom, we can just open up our stuff and just get moving there. It's very flexible. It's about 42 inches long if it's fully extended. And then when you're not messing with it or touching it, it just stays put like that. Now, I've seen some comments about it shaking a whole bunch. Obviously, if you're touching it or you're doing something with it, I mean, look how long that is. And obviously an iPad's not a light thing, so it is gonna move a little bit, but once you get it where you want it, it will be pretty solid. We'll go ahead and just steady that. Boom. That way, if you're watching YouTube or looking up like a recipe or something in the kitchen, you'll be good to go. Now, in my opinion, one of the coolest features is this right here, where we can just press down on it, and then we can actually swivel it around. So if you need to get a little bit more range or just change where it's at, you can do that, pull it back up, and it is locked into place. That thing is pretty sturdy too, because now look, now we can't, yeah, obviously it'll flex a little bit, but it's not gonna rotate anymore. Pretty neat. Then to show you how easy this is to remove, we're literally just gonna take one hand, start to twist it like that. Obviously be careful when you got your devices on it, but twisting it like this will actually allow this to come up. Boom, there we go. And now we can just move it around, do what we want with it. Let's go find another place to put this. All right, this one's a little bit sketchy, but I was able to put it on my countertop. So if you're in the kitchen and you're cooking, that could be an option. Probably wouldn't recommend it, but just to show you, it will actually work and it'll stay on there pretty sturdily. Good to note that these little portions right in here that are actually gonna be clamping do have a little bit of like a soft feel, kind of like a rubber feel. That way you know it's not gonna scratch any of your nicer stuff. Maybe we'll plop it right over here on the dining room table. And we got it on the table. Check that out. I mean, this thing's got a pretty impressive range. That's a little wider than my desk or even the countertop, but it'll still work. So if you got to plop this on like a desk or something, you're doing a presentation, works out. Really nice. Now, another thing that I think is super cool about this, not only is it pretty durable, pretty flexy, but they also include another one that you can use just for your phone, all right, or a smaller device. So to do that, all we're gonna do is come right up here to this little wing nut type thingy. We're gonna go ahead and twist it. Obviously be careful with your devices. The nice thing is that even when you kind of untwist it there, it is still held in place. That way you don't have to worry about it just falling off. Okay, so once we're done there, we'll go ahead and just screw that back on. And then we can just swap it out for the smaller device holder. We'll just undo that. Make sure this goes on first, that way you can tighten it later. And then it's just a little ball socket thingy. Pop it right in there. You can hear how substantial that sounds. And then we'll just twist that into place. And now we can put a smaller device in there. So, you know, if you're doing like you're reviewing products or something like this, or you're filming yourself, you could put it overhead really easily, point it right down, and you know that you can, again, get really creative. Maybe we want to just kind of move it out of the way or push it down. Boom, swivel it out of the way, mess with it a little bit. We need this filming angle right over here. Pull it back out. Boom, there we go. So guys, this is a pretty sweet but very simple device too. It's affordable, a lot of good uses with this. Again, if you're filming yourself or you're just watching content or something like that, you could probably even find a way to put this in your car somehow to keep the little ones occupied. But a lot of great uses for this. Can't wait to try this out for some of my reviews here. Hope you guys found that helpful. Have a great rest of your day and keep your devices safe out there.